Hi again, everyone. So today I'm turning 19, and I thought for my video today I would tell you 19 things you might not know about me. Number 1, I have this weird love of that sensation you get when you burn your tongue on something really hot, like hot chocolate or warm food or whatever. It kind of makes it feel like the inside of your mouth is bleeding. I really like that. Don't ask me why. Number 2, I have a favorite bug. This little green beetle thing that kind of looks like a ladybug, but it's green, and they're called potato bugs, and I think they're really cute. And every time I see one outside, I pick it up and play with it because I think they're adorable. Number 3. Now, really, if you've known me for any length of time, you've probably noticed this, and I've probably told you about it because I think it's weird too, but I have this habit of perching on things. Instead of sitting in a chair like a normal person, I like to perch on the back of the couch, or sit on the counters, or weird things like that. Number 4. This might not be very interesting, but to me, I've always thought scars were sort of cool, and I know a lot of friends who have like a bunch of them from sports or from other fun things that they do. I've never really had a lot of scars, so the ones that I have, I'm sort of excited about. I have one on my wrist from when I fell in like junior high or early high school when my friend Jordan was chasing me because he'd stolen my shoe or I'd stolen his shoe. I don't know, I fell on an anthill and I had this little half moon thing on my wrist that kind of looks like somebody bit me. Don't really know how it happened like that, but it's there. On my palm, I have a little bitty pinprick from preschool because I got a needle stuck in my hand in the sandbox. I have just as many questions as you do. I have one on my elbow from teaching myself how to ride my bike when I was 10, which seems like really old to have learned how to ride a bike, or at least I thought so when I was 10. Number 5. If you follow me on Twitter, you probably have been wondering what the Twitter tag Call Me Maynard is all about. Some people have told this story, some people I haven't, so here I am telling it again. When I was a little kid, I couldn't say Amanda, and for some reason, in my little baby brain, I interpreted Amanda as Maynard. So that's what I called myself for a really long time, and that's still what my family calls me. And funny story about that is that my little sister, when she was a baby, couldn't say Elizabeth, and she interpreted it as Richie. So the family calls me Maynard, and they call her Richie. Fun fact. Number 6. I really hate feet. That's all there is to it. Number 7. This is what my best friend got me for my birthday, because apparently I'm not intimidating enough on my own. I need something else to help me enforce my authority as a CMC next year. Thanks, Claire. Number 8. I really like panda bears. When I was little, everyone, of course, immediately associates Amanda and panda, and I hated it when I was really little. But as I got a little bit older, things changed, and there were these panda cheese commercials that our Bible teacher showed us, and all of a sudden I was like, pandas are sort of cool. And then people started calling me Manda Panda again, and it just became my thing, and so now I have lots of pandas. I don't even know if you can see that, but it's a panda. Number 9. One of my favorite pastimes as a child was hanging out with my best friend LeClaire and watching movies. And our favorite thing to do was when it got to be about 2 a.m., we would start casting people in our favorite movies, like Princess Bride, or Sleepover, or Fiddler on the Roof. All kinds of things. Number 10. A couple years ago, my Aunt Christy bought me New Moon and Eclipse as a Christmas gift. So Christmas night, what do you do with your life? It's always like all this build up for Christmas morning, and then it's Christmas night, and what do you do with your life? So I watched New Moon twice in a row, as in I watched the movie, and then it was over, and I put it back to the beginning and watched it again. Still not really sure why I did that. Your guess is as good as mine. Number 11. Twizzlers are my favorite candy. Always and forever. They're the best. Number 12. I collect Jones soda bottles. Number 13. My favorite pizza topping is black olives with feta cheese. Number 14. My roommate's gonna laugh at this one. Sometimes in the middle of the night, I talk in my sleep. That's not that weird. Sometimes I get up and walk around in my sleep. Sometimes I go talk to other people when I'm sleeping. That happened a lot when I was at home. Weirdest thing I've done in my sleep? I move things. Strange things. One time I unscrewed a light bulb. The other day I woke up and my stuffed panda was staring at me because I'd moved it from the bed to the windowsill and it was looking at me when I woke up the next morning. One time I got up in the middle of the night, needed to go to the restroom, and so for some reason took off my shirt, put on a sports bra over the sports bra I was already wearing, and put my shirt back on inside out. Didn't realize it till I got up the next morning and went to go change and was like, where did that come from? Number 15. Sometimes my friend Jacob calls me Matilda. Number 16. Sometimes when I was a little kid, I'd wake up in the middle of the night and go downstairs and eat saltines with butter and sprinkle salt on top. I like sodium. And carbs. Number 17. So I'm pretty sure most freshmen feel like coming into college, their experience is the most awkward experience of college that they could ever have. Mine is. No, really. I'm serious. Second day of orientation, we came in and we had these things called alpha groups. You met 4 times during orientation weekend and then once a week for 3 weeks into the beginning of first semester just to make sure you're acclimating and, figuring stuff out as a freshman because we need help like that. So I got there early and we're sitting there, everybody files in, people start talking, we're chatting, you know, giggling, whatnot. And my professor starts talking and we're all listening to him, and we're sitting in those little rickety desks that aren't really like desks, they're just chairs with a little flappy thing. And I was sitting on my knees because I perpetually feel too short for the rest of the world, and went to shift my weight and lean forward, and the desk toppled over and I landed on my face in the middle of the floor, in the middle of this big circle with all these other kids staring at me, and no one even laughed. Like, who doesn't laugh when the kid falls on her face? I don't know. I would have laughed. And the professor just looks at me and goes, I've been teaching here for 25 years and I have never seen someone fall out of a desk like that. And then they laughed. And I got back up and, you know, did the whole walk of shame trying to get back inside my desk because, of course, I was stuck in the desk on the floor and I got out and I had to pick it up. It was terrible. It was terrible. Number 18, I'm really freaked out by babies and children. And I think they're freaked out by me too because babies cry when I hold them. It's sad. Number 19. All right. All you other geeks out there can laugh at me as much as you want, but I really like Robin, as in like Batman and Robin, and I get really sad about all the gay jokes. I mean, I understand. He wears tights. I loved him in Teen Titans, I like him in Young Justice, I like all the different variations, I like Under the Red Hood, Nightwing, all the things. Robin is great. I don't understand why he gets so much hate. So, there's 19 things you may not know about me. Tomorrow's the last day of VEDA. Not really sure what I'm gonna do yet, but I'd love to hear what you guys would like to see. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Bye, guys.